What's going on? What's going on? This is your guy Track Addict, and I'm about to walk you through this war of mine to little ones. Just give y'all a few tips and some things I learned from playing it. By the way, shout out to the people that made this game. It's a pretty dope game. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. This game been out I think a couple years. I was a little late finding out about it, but it's still a pretty good game. So as you can see, I've already survived with several people. Some people I did survive with. Marco survived 15 days. Survived. I was really these two. I was just really learning. As you see, I pretty much got it by now. Um, yeah, it's pretty dope though. But let's get into it. We'll start with these people. Yeah, if y'all don't know, man, Memphis Monsters, that's my GTA crew. I play Grand Theft Auto as well, you know what I'm saying? And that's my GTA crew. We get down. So join that crew if you're on GTA PS4. Alright, so yeah. So here we go. Start off pretty much in kind of an abandoned building. Um, we got three people. Each person got their different good attributes and their negative attributes. Like Bruno's a good cook, but he a little soft. He cry a lot. You know what I'm saying? He a little pussy. You know, we got Romeo trained in combat. He a soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like he killing people. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? He'll kill your mama. He don't care. But guess what though? You know what I'm saying? He also a lot to deal with. You know, he get angry at night and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't sleep. We got Erica. Erica sneaks quietly. So basically she moves like, you know, if you're in a situation and you got people in the upstairs and you don't want them to hear you, you know what I'm saying? She sneaks around without getting a lot of attention brought to her. So that's her thing. So yeah, so the first thing you want to do, you want to basically go through the house and you want to find everything, right? Of course, y'all gonna figure that out pretty quick. But this next thing you want to do is you want to basically build you a the little weapon where you make the weapons at, and upgrade that. You know what I mean? You want to upgrade all your stuff as quick as you can because that's gonna help you in the long run. So basically, the object of the game is kind of like Sims, but it's war times. You know what I mean? It's like you in the middle of a war city, basically. You know, and everything is seized. So you got to make everything from scratch, from your stove to your beds, you know, to your oven, to your heat. You know what I'm saying? To your chairs. You got to make everything in this game. And that's how you live. The whole point of the game is survival. You know. But you also got to be considerate of the people and how they feel. You know, your people can be broken. They can commit suicide. You know, so like, if you go in the game and you ain't caring about somebody, like, they'll probably kill themselves, but they'll run off, or, you know what I'm saying? They might kill somebody else. You never know what might happen. So you definitely got to be considerate of their feelings and how they feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and another tip I'd say is know when you need to get certain things. Like, if you're just hungry, it ain't time to eat. You got to wait until you're very hungry. When you're very hungry, that's the only time you need to eat something. You eat one thing until it just says hungry, and then once it goes back to very hungry, that's when you eat. You know what I mean? If a person's sick or slightly sick, you always want to get them medicine. Put them in the bed. The bed gonna help them get better, but they need that medicine because the bed alone, it'll take a whole long, like 3-4 days for a person to get better if they slightly sick. But if you take medicine, you might get better in a day or so. So, you know, you gotta make sure you know you keep your supplies up as well. You know. So this is the part of the game I don't like. You just gotta wait, and you know you gotta build everything and find all your parts, and wait till you go to sleep at night. So in the daytime, you in your house, and that'll give you the time to do what you need to do, build what you need to do, eat your food, get your people straight, put them in the bed. Another key point too is if your people tired, you can put them in the bed in the daytime, and it'll help them get better. Like, you don't have to just sleep at night. You can sleep in the daytime. So keep that in mind, because I didn't realize that at first. I thought the only time people could sleep was at night. But no, they can actually sleep in the daytime. So keep that in mind. See, that's locked, so I got to get a crowbar. I don't have a crowbar yet. And another thing too is like, you don't have to be like, when you go out at night, make sure the people that you send out are like your best people. For instance, I would send out Roman. If I was going out and I know I was gonna have to kill somebody or something, I would send out Roman, because I know that he ain't gonna get sad that easy. You know what I mean? If I send out one of these other people, they gonna come back and they gonna be real depressed, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So so right now I'm about to build a metal workshop. And see, the reason I'm building a metal workshop first is because, like, nobody is hungry right now. They're not even a little hungry. So it's gonna be probably like 3 days before they're even very hungry. So right now I don't even need a stove or anything. What I do need is I need my tools. I need my crowbar, and I need my shovel. Them are the main two tools you're gonna need when you go out at night, because you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to unlock stuff. You got to dig your way through rubble. So, you gotta make sure you get them things. So I'm gonna start with my crowbar. Gotta have that. See, I just gotta pick locks, so now I can pick this lock. Now I'm getting the shovel. The shovel gonna help me with this big pile of nothing right here. See, it's 6:50 already, so I'm running out of time. It's gonna be dark. Alright, so this is the first night out. So as you can see at night, I got my 3 people on my left, and I can pick between scavenge, guard, and sleep. Or sleep in the bed, which right now I can't pick because I haven't built the bed, right? You definitely want to have your guys' bed, because if you keep having nights where they're not in the bed, they're gonna sleep poorly and they're gonna get sick easier and things like that. So you definitely want to get some beds as soon as you can. Those are the first couple things you need to get is some beds. But it's the first night, so of course I didn't get none yet. So the first night's pretty easy because they give you somewhere that you can go where you don't really have to worry about coming in contact with anybody. Because right now we don't have any weapons. All we have is a shovel and the other thing. Anyway. So yeah, so we're gonna go to an easy spot just to kind of show you what to do, and it kind of tells you, what I'm saying, at the top, the little description, it kind of tells you, what's going on. So this is what I was saying as far as scavenge, guard, and sleep. This is how you need to figure out who you want to pick, right? So since we're in a place that has nobody really that we need to worry about, it really doesn't matter at this point. And all the backpacks are only carrying 10 items, so no one has really advantage there either. So we're going to go ahead and pick Roman since he is trained in combat, And one good thing to keep in mind is right now we don't have any type of protection. We haven't built up any windows, any doors. So if someone comes and tries to break in, then we don't have anybody on guard. We need to have somebody on guard. So I'm gonna put Bruno on guard and I'm gonna let Erica sleep. Alright, let's get it. So now you need to pick your supplies that you want to take with you. The only thing I'm gonna take is my crowbar and my shovel, because I know I'm gonna need them. And I want to have these empty spaces for items that I'm gonna get in the place I'm going. Alright, so here I am. So you can only carry so many items, as y'all can see. So one thing I would keep in mind is, you know, you want to take the best items that you need at that given moment, right? But one thing that'll help you out next time you come to this place, if you consolidate all your items. So basically I'm gonna drop these items I just picked up in this spot, right? And then I'm gonna go pick up more and I'm gonna bring them back to that first spot. Basically consolidate them all to that first location. So then next time when I come, I won't have to recase the whole place. I can just go to that last spot, pick up what I need, and run back out. Another tip I would tell you is always read these messages, because sometimes the message will make something appear on the map that wasn't there before. So if you don't read the message, it will never appear. So always make sure you read those messages. Anytime you see those hands, that means there's something there that you need to get. So as you see, I'm out of space right now, so I'm gonna run this stuff back to this first spot, just so I can keep everything together. And one thing I like to do is I like to go ahead and keep moving so I can make sure I get the best stuff before the time runs out, because I don't want to use all my time on my first night out just getting like stuff like this, right? Even though this is stuff I really need right now, I still want to make sure that I open up the board completely. So see, this is a problem here. I got a grated door. I need a saw blade, but I haven't been able to make a saw blade yet because it's my first night. So once I get a saw blade, I can come back here and I can cut that door down and I can go in and get what I need to get. 2 saw blades. So see, there's not a lot right here that I can get right now because the saw blades are needed to cut down the doors. So I'm basically going to get what I need and I'm going to go ahead and consolidate what I can. And since I do have time, if you see in the left upper hand corner that little clock, it pretty much tells you how much time you got left. I'm pretty much at like 25% of my time is already gone. I'm at 25%. So that just goes to show you how much time you actually have out. Excuse me. And another tip I would be is watch your time. If you're in a big board and you know you went down a lot of stairs and a bunch of little spots, make sure you give yourself time to go back, especially if you have somebody like Bruno that moves slow, because you don't want to get stuck out, because if you get stuck out, that's longer. You gotta wait for your guy to get back with the supplies you need to start building, and then he can come back injured. A lot of times they come back injured. So, you know, you definitely want to give your guy enough time to make it out before the daylight runs out, or the nighttime runs out, pretty much. Yeah, and you know, if you like this video, please subscribe, give me a comment. If there's any other videos that you want me to talk about, or you want me to, you know, play, let me know. that's about it. But it's alright because a lot of the stuff I really need right now. So this is what I was saying. It's important on what you bring back on what nights, right? So I know I'm eventually need food, but I'm not gonna need it tomorrow. Right now, I really need, like, them guns wouldn't be bad because I need to make a knife. I need to have a knife for protection. I don't need gunpowder right now because I haven't even, I gotta have an advanced, what do you call it, workbench, to make bullets. You can use the gunpowder to make bullets as well as the shells when you get shells. These are the shells right here, the shell casings. If you have those and you have an advanced workbench where you make your weapons, a weapon bench, whatever you call it, you can make bullets. But right now we're just starting out, so we're not there yet. But I definitely want to get the guns. I definitely want to get these parts because I'm going to be building some things, so they'll come in handy. These electric parts will come in handy, and the rest is just going to be components and some boxes. Mostly components, and then I'm going to get a couple boxes. Like I said, that's not a lot, but hey, it's more than I had when I came here. And that's pretty much the object right there, guys. Is you know, every night you want to go out and try to get as much as you can get that you need, and you come back in the morning and you build what you need to survive. And you know, if your guys are tired, you put them in the bed. If you got bed, you know, and if they're sick, you give them some medicine. And if they're hungry, you feed them. If they're very hungry, you feed them. If they're just not, if they're just a little hungry, it's okay. They can last another day. Alright, so as you can see, Roman's, he's tired, but he's not very tired. So, I'm just going to sit him down for a second. Everybody's a little tired, because of course we don't have beds yet. So now that I have the shovel and I have the crowbar, I'm going to go ahead and make me a knife, because I definitely need a knife. While he's doing that, I'm gonna let her go up here and try to see if there's something else she could be clearing out. So now that I have the shovel, watch how easy this is. Watch how much time I save. It saves you a lot of time. Alright, Roman, we gotta make you do some work. Let's see what else we gotta do. Let's go down here and get this. I definitely need a bed. I think I'll go ahead and build a bed at this point. But before I do that, I can't upgrade. I need to upgrade my things. So I definitely need this stuff. So I'll go and do a bed for now. Y'all want to know the right arrow, that's to upgrade what you're doing. So really, I don't have enough to really do nothing with right now, because I've already pretty much used it on making what I made, the bed and the croak and the knife. That's fine. let this guy go get in bed. Let him get better right quick. Let her slip down, sit down. She slept poorly because she didn't have a bed last night. So that's pretty much the object, guys. And you know, every night you go out again, and you eventually have more spots to go to. And some places are a lot harder than others, and you definitely need weapons. You can get by with just a knife. I've seen all the levels pretty much. I've took them all out with the knife except for the military base, but I've seen it be done with a knife. But pretty much the idea is you don't want to be directly in the path of anybody. You want to kind of be like maybe above them on the next floor. You want to always find a spot where you can hide it, and when you have that spot, you want to kind of like make a little noise and hide in the spot. And when you do that, they're going to come down there and look for you. And if you switch to your weapon, when they walk by you, it'll pop up letting you know you can do an insta kill. And then you can insta kill them, get what you need, and you can pop back in the spot. If someone else comes, you can repeat the method. And that's pretty much how you clear boards without coming in direct contact, because if you get to fighting with someone or they have a gun or a knife, then you're going to get injured, you're going to get cut, then you got to come back and you got to get bandaged, and you got to sleep for a couple days and get bandages again the next day. So it's really not good to get hurt when you're out. It's really better to try to go the sleek way, and you know, just creep in, you know, and do everything like that. Can creep in and steal what you can steal without killing people, but it just makes it so much harder and time consuming, because then you have to worry about, you know, people seeing you, and you gotta hide for a certain amount of time. So a lot of times I like to send my first person into a spot that is not gonna get it's not gonna feel bad from having to kill somebody, like Roman, trained in combat, so he doesn't have a lot of remorse what he does. And I would send him the first time in with a knife at night, and I would have him kill everybody, so that next time I can send someone else in that doesn't have to have a knife, and they can pretty much just get whatever they need. So then I got a free spot in my inventory because I didn't bring the knife, because everybody else already got killed. So that's just kind of another little tip to keep in mind when you're going out at night. Like I said, you'll learn all this stuff as time goes by, but I've done played it so long, I kind of done figured out what to do. But it's a fun game. That's really where the fun is, on figuring out what to do, because you might have your own way that you live, you know, you might have your own way that you learn to survive, because there's so many different things you can do. You can build, you know, you can build tobacco, where you make tobacco. You can build where you plant fertilizer and make crops. You can build the alcohol thing where you make alcohol. First you can make moonshine, then you can make the actual pure alcohol. So and then you can sell those things also for food and whatever else you might need to live off. So it becomes kind of like a game of really like survival of the fittest. Alright, so this is the second night. So as you can see, the place I went to last time is 16%. I don't have any I don't have the hacksaws I need to get what I need out of there, so I'm gonna have to pick a different spot. The military outpost, I wouldn't recommend you going there until you're like really good and you're experienced. You've probably hit every that's probably the last spot you want to go to, because it's just the hardest. So here's a place, says it's inhabited by the homeless, but there's no danger sign. If you notice, that says danger, that says caution advised. So that kind of gives you an idea of how hard it's going to be. Caution advised is going to be easier than danger, right? But if it doesn't have neither one, then 9 times out of 10 it's pretty safe, unless you just do something just, you know, where you're looking for trouble. You know, like this place here with the homeless. You can steal from the homeless, then they'll try to fight you, but they're not really much of a challenge. You hit them a couple times and they give up. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna take what we need again. But let's see, who do I really want to take? I think I'm gonna take Roman again, just for the fact that Bruno can sleep and Erica can stay on guard. And if you notice, Erica's starting to get hungry. She's not very hungry yet, same as Bruno and Roman. So it's not really a problem at this point. Alright, so let's get it. Just like last time, I'm pretty much gonna move everything back up where I want it to be at. Try to consolidate as much as I can with my time. And another thing too, when you play these boards with different characters, the boards sometimes change a little bit, even though they might be the same board, but they might change just a little bit. So that's another thing that I kind of like about the game, is it kind of keeps it innovative and new. And it doesn't really get boring until you just beat everything, which I'm working on. But it's a pretty good game if you like games where you gotta actually think about what you're doing, and it's one of those games where you actually gotta think and be strategic and figure it out type thing. When I first played it, I was a little bit hesitant to like it, because it seemed like so much to try to learn, figure out. But as I started playing it, kind of like everything started making sense, and it started getting easier and easier to the point where I just kind of like, I knew it, I just knew everything, so. See, I'm running fast right now because it really shouldn't be nobody here I gotta worry about. There might be somebody homeless in here, but I shouldn't have to worry about them too much. So that's why I'm kind of like speeding through it. But normally if I was in a place that was like one of those danger spots, then I'd be a little more hesitant about what I was doing. Another thing too, guys, try to help whenever someone needs help. Try to help them. Like for instance, this guy here, he's looking for food. I don't have none right now to give him, but if I did, I would give it to him. Because what would happen is he would then take me and show me where something was that I couldn't find unless he showed it to me. So it's a good way sometimes to get things that you need by helping people out. Definitely, if I can find some food in here, I'm definitely going to help them out. Give it to them. already, so you gotta make sure you watch that clock. Out that way as well, guys. Trying to figure out how I get down and then look at somebody down there. So it's getting close. I'm gonna have to head out pretty soon. I'm gonna try to get upstairs one more time and see if I can find me something. I think 5 o'clock is what time I gotta be back. So say about close, a little after 4, I'm gonna be heading back. See, I need a grader. I can't get there yet. Probably have to be next time. So it's 4:40, so it's real close. So I gotta be zooming out of here real quick as soon as I exit out of this menu. Let me make sure I get what I need, right? So definitely want the moonshine. Definitely need these electric parts. Definitely need some of them. And I really want to build some stuff. So right now I think I'm gonna get some more of this stuff. And then of course I'm gonna have to come back because there's a lot more stuff here I need. But I gotta run. Alright, so y'all see somebody came in and raided us. So let's see what happened. They tried to rob us. They were scared, so we managed to fend them off. We were all armed, none of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything, so we defended ourselves that time. We did good. That's why I had somebody on guard. If I wouldn't have had nobody on guard, we definitely would have lost some stuff. So it's just one thing to keep in mind. So now Roman's tired. So I'm going to go ahead and let him get into bed right quick so he can go and wear that off. And I'm going to have to put these other guys to work. So right now it's kind of like a hard decision. I need to improve my workshop. Plus I need more beds. I don't even have, like I say, a lot of stuff right now. But at the same time, I need that, need to be able to build, well, I can't make the improved better workshop anyway, so I'm gonna advance this right now because that's what I need to do. It's good to go ahead and, you know, try to get everything built up and like everything advanced, because down the road, that's just gonna help you. The quicker you get it done, the more it helps you. Because when you make it advanced, you know, you're able to build better things, and then the things you do have, you're able to upgrade them and make them more quality, so they don't require as many components to do things. As you can see now, I got a bigger menu of stuff I can build because I upgraded it, but I can't build it yet because I don't have anything. So once again, I'm kind of stuck between one of them spots where I can't do anything. So, just looking around to make sure I did get everything I needed. And once I wait, there should be somebody who usually comes to your house that you can trade with. I got some things I can trade, so definitely gonna be trading when he comes. Yeah, I definitely can't build nothing right now. Another good idea is just to keep an idea of what you need on your inventory so you'll know what you need to buy. Like as you see, I got a few things up here, basic items that are good. My materials are low. You always need a lot of components in wood. Two things always come in handy. These other moonshine and jewelry, those are good bargaining items. Moonshine also can be used to make alcohol later in the game. When I upgrade my alcohol station, I can be able to make pure alcohol from the moonshine. So yeah, let's see. Alright, so we don't have anybody excellent in negotiation skills, so we'll just use him. And the first thing I'm gonna get rid of is these diamonds, this jewelry. So I'm gonna take 2 of them, and I'm basically gonna get as much of these materials as I can. Alright, so take it back 1, fine, we have a deal. Right. We'll go back again. We'll get the other diamond, I'm gonna do that again. Get more boxes this time because boxes are harder to carry, so it's easier to get them from him. Since it's still early in the game, I'm not really gonna need, like I say, probably this medication right now, or actually the bandages. I'm gonna say the bandages. I might need the medication quicker than I need the bandages, so I'm gonna go ahead and trade the bandages, even though it is the only one I got, just for the fact that I know I'm gonna get more, and I need some other stuff before I can get into that. So. I definitely want this vegetable because it's good for making 2 meals instead of 1, and I'll be doing that probably in the next day or so. So that's good. Then other than that, consumables are good as well. But right now, more than that, I just really need materials and boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more materials, grab some boxes, and get these last couple of materials. Now I might try to I do need a filter. I'm gonna take one of these boxes off. Try to get a filter. And let me see what else I can trade for it. Don't really have much I want to let go right now, so I'm just gonna try to give them a box up. Okay, great deal. So now I got a little bit more. So now let me go see what I can do with what I purchased. So first, let me go over here, and I still need more components to upgrade this to improve it. So that didn't help much. But now, see, board up is good because boarding your holes in your windows gives you more protection at night. So I definitely want to do that. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm building a rainwater collector. This basically, you can use a filter with your rainwater collector, and you can basically produce like 4 things of water, which comes real in handy, real good when you need water, because it doesn't take a really long time. I think just a couple hours. So you know, you definitely might want to consider that. Or actually, don't consider. You definitely need that. Like, I don't see you surviving without it. So definitely want to get it. So now that this other guy's not tired no more, I'm gonna throw the other person in the bed. Plus, I got that filter. So see, the only thing I needed was a filter. So I'm gonna make me some water. It's gonna take a half hour for since I can, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build the radio. It's always good. It comes in handy to have one because you know you can be able to listen to the radio and it makes people not sad. So there you go. And I think this is gonna pretty much end it for right now. I'm gonna do another. Broadcast when I get what I need, and I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna show you how to kill some people and things like that. Because right now it's pretty much I'm gonna do this a few nights to kind of get what I need, get all my things going, as far as my alcohol and my everything I need. I might do another one just kind of show you once I get down the road of a few nights. I appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please comment, share, subscribe. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what you thought. This is like my first video broadcast, so you know, like I'm just doing it. Not really doing it for no special reason. Just give y'all some tips. So definitely let me know what you think, and if you have a certain stuck question or something you want to ask me about the video, or something you want me to show you, or even another game you want me to do a video on, please let me know. All right, thanks guys.